Hello, it is I, your friendly marine biologist who also happens to stream games and has a hair. Anyway, 'tis I. We have already played Dredge all the way through, including multiple endings. So, if you don't wish to be spoiled, you should go watch that series first, and then you can come back here, because this is the DLC, and I have installed it. It is a different appearance than the other one. So, if you do not wish to be spoiled, and you did not see the other series, go back to that one, and then you can come back here. Anyway, we're going to do the DLC. I'm excited. I'm also currently wearing the other sweater that I finished. Yeah, buddy. I'm so happy with this one. It's so soft and lovely. And I trying to figure out how to do this. Gave it these big balloon sleeves. And it blocked out so nice and soft. But yeah. Hopefully I don't get too overheated in this, because it's the climate where I am right now is sadly warmer. I like cold. I like the cold. It's like my cold, dead heart, which is actually not cold or dead. In fact, it's probably too soft and warm. But you know what? To be soft is a wonderful thing. We're gonna just go right into it, baby. I don't know how this is gonna work. Thank you, chat, for saying that the sweater is beautiful. If you want to see pictures of it, it's all over social media right now. So here's what we're going to do. There are pros and cons to restarting and doing a fresh version, or to just actually, I should not go out in the middle of the night. There's pros and cons to restarting or just playing it from where you are. I'm going to go ahead and just play from where we are. Because I don't want us to have to go through all the same places that we've already been before, and me have to cut all that out, or you all have to see that again. I want you to see new content. I want to see new content. Because we can play this game, and then that also means that we'll be able to get to Dave the Diver, which is the next on the list. So I'm okay with us just going to the new places first. I am going to throw this bad boy in storage because I don't want it anymore. And then let's sleep. And we're just gonna decide where to go. Methinks I want to go here. Now, I got the ultimate DLC. I got the one that has everything. And it was half off, which I love. But I only see, there's this, and then this. I'm going to go here. So, let's do that. It's essentially directly north, so I'm going to assume it's the Pale Reach cold place. I'm trying so hard not to crash into those. I didn't crash. I should have gotten that part of my boat fixed, but you know what? It's fine! Everything is fine. That is not north. And then there's a bunch of rocks right here. So I guess we're going to wrap around this. We're going to do a wrap around. And we're gonna go right past that hateful place that I don't like. I think we did a decent amount of explorations in here, right? Ooh, the waves here are waving. Well, there's not really anything of note. So let's just go north! Oh, well, I'm assuming that's the iron rig, and I was wrong that it is not the cold place. Yep. All right, here we go. This is a lot of waves. But a lot of people say that you get more lore over here, and I'm excited for some lore. The lore. There's lots of fish, but I don't want to get any fish just yet, because I don't know if we're going to be able to sell them, or if they're just going to be vibing in my boat. This oil rig looks clean. I thought it was not going to be. Well, alright. It's a whole rig. Hello, I guess we'll just park. You dock at a small metal wharf. 4 giant legs stretch down into the deep, lifting a mountain of metal into the sky. Cargo elevator. Sure. What's up, dude? An elevator connecting the dock area to the main platform lies ahead. A man waits nearby, a yellow hard hat strapped to a concerned expression. Oh. What do you want? What is this place? Haven't you heard? This is Ironhaven Corporation's new drilling rig. Or it would be, if it were on schedule. Right now it's just a platform. The boss is gonna dock our pay for sure if he shows up and the drill hasn't even started. We've got the foundational stuff laid, but we've been running into some supply issues. He glances nervously at the water, large waves rolling underneath the shadows of the platform. The ships delivering crates of materials keep going missing. That's a problem. And HQ said they're not able to dispatch any more for a few weeks. Look, I would normally ask a civilian for help, but we're already so far behind. Why don't I mark the last known coordinates of these ships, or those ships on your map? If you're able to find any of those crates, I'm sure the Corp would let you use our facilities. Once we get the generator wired up, that is. Well, alright. Cool. Good to know. Alright. Mappity map. Oh, there's like stuff all over the place. Huh. Cool. I guess we're gonna go to the rickety pontoon. Which, yes. I want to go through here because it looks cool. Let's do that first. What on earth is going on over here? Huh. That might be some of the boxes. Oh, hey, look! Some of the boxes! They're like literally right there. And we get to dredge for them. Oh! Well, that worked. I also don't know why I have these. Go away. That's... no. What if I wanted to send... oh, I guess I can't send it to... well, whatever. It's fine. Why do we have to dredge when we could just, like, literally pick it up? Like, they're floating. You don't need to dredge for that. Alright. Let's get another one. Ah! Anyway. Wow, that lights up nice at night. Nothing is going to touch me. I will not have any lights because I do not wish to be disturbed. Okay. I have boxes just for you. Okay. I have the crates that you need. The music's cracking me up. There's box 1 and box number 2. Construct! That ought to be enough to get the generator going. I'll get these materials sent up to the main platform. Nice! He said something, but I don't know. I didn't read it. So that should be in working order, but I just checked the storeroom and it looks like we never got any fuel deliveries. I did find this though. You can use it to patch things up in a pinch. I can't read. Keep it. It's the least I can do to return the favor for your help. Whole repair kit. Oh my god, Lord knows I need that. While I go and figure out the fuel situation, why don't you introduce yourself to the head scientist? Another one! He's always interested to hear about the local fish species. Same! Hi, a science lab? You all didn't tell me there was going to be a science lab. You approach the old man, pacing back and forth near a cordoned-off area on the main platform. He's muttering to himself quietly. Who are you? Ah, the angler turned courier, isn't that right? The workers are talking about you. All good things, I promise. Say, you must know a great deal about the fish species around here, yes? What have you encountered in these waters? Literally everything. Just your regular fish species, nothing special. That is not true. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Instead of rolling his eyes, as most people do when they sense a fisherman's tale approaching, the scientist's eyes glisten with intense curiosity. Is that so? Perhaps you'll find a little more imaginative, find me a little more imaginative than others. Before we get into all of that, though, it seems my laboratory is also a victim of missing supply chain shipment. Well, guess what, buddy? I was planning on conducting research into fish species in the area, but I can't do that without somewhere to study. Well, guess what? I'm about to fund your research with a box. Oh, we've got enough materials for the science lab now, too. We'll get to work. Heck yeah. Nice. This should be enough space for your tubes and fluids, eh? Yes, more than sufficient for my needs. Thank you, both of you. Fisherman, considering you're not on the corp's payroll, why don't you take this as a small token of my appreciation? Soothing tea. Nice. The foreman turns to you. I think we have the solution for our fuel problem. Come see me at the generator and I'll give you a rundown. Lots going on here. So, turns out the fuel never got dispatched from Ironhaven at all. I was on the radio to HQ. Apparently, this is a biofuel generator. Oh my god, it's like Subnautica all again. It's some new tech the Corp wanted to trial out here, and they expected us to supply it ourselves. Thing is, they didn't think to outfit us with any gear for harvesting biomass, and the fleet services construction is way down the project list. Think you could help us out again? You can add fish or most of the biological material, I suppose, to the hopper here. Once it's filled, we ought to be able to start the drill. Well, I don't have anything, so we'll come back to that. How can I help? How can I help you? How have you worked for Ironhaven Corporation? My old professional career has been dedicated to scientific research at the corporation, so that's, well, north of half a century now. Our current executive's father hired me when I was fresh out of college. He must have seen something in me all those years ago. Alright. Cool. Alright. Well. It's 11:11. Make a wish! So, he thinks that we should sleep. And then I have plans. We can go to the rickety pontoon first. And then I guess we'll return that. And then I want to go down further south and see things. How you doing, chat? How's it going? I want to go through here. I want to see what's over here. Not again! You dang hermit crabs. I hate you. I guess I missed this one previously. Oh, please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please, 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 please don't crash. I just want to see if there's anything right there. There's not. Okay, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Don't crash! Let me catch some fish because I'm broke. I'm not that broke. Oh my god. Okay. Nice. Come on! So what's it like to get research to do scientific work? So depends on which stage you're in. So if you're a graduate student, there's a couple, or like even undergrad. So there are undergrad places where you can get funding for research. So like Women Divers Hall of Fame is one. The Explorers Club is another one. I have gotten research funding from both of those funding pools as an undergrad. And you can get those kinds of resources to help you do undergrad research. So even if you don't live anywhere close to the ocean, you can get funding to help you get there. But anyway, oftentimes when you're at a younger stage in your career, you might rely on the funding resources of the lab that you're in. But like if you gotta like travel and stuff, oftentimes you might have to get your own money. And so you write grants. And then when you write those grants, you're either funded or you're not. And usually they're competitive, and sometimes they can have anywhere from hundreds to thousands of people that apply for these. And so usually the ones that have more people applying and that are more competitive also give you more money. And so if you're a graduate student, you can get paid either because you get grant funding through something like the NSF TRFP, which I've talked about before. No, I haven't talked about it on here before. I talked about it elsewhere. The NSF TRFP is funding from the NSF that helps to pay for people to go to grad school. And then now I think it pays you money for your research. And or you can get lots of other funding from different sources. So I got 22,000 in grants. 22,000, like 22 and then comma 1,000 in grants for my PhD research, which is a lot, and can be very difficult to get. I hauled tail and I applied to many different grants to be able to do that. But when you're writing a grant, you're basically like, hi, this is the reasoning of why I was applying to said grant. And like you have to give the logic and like give your citations and sources and such. And then you give the methodology and you kind of talk about like how you're going to ensure that it's going to be conducted. And there's lots of different factors that go into it. But funding, when you're older, and by older I mean like a PI or something, a principal investigator, person that runs a lab. There's other funding sources like the NIH, and I should clarify, I'm speaking a lot about the US. There are different funding situations in different countries. Chile, I think, is CONACYT. Chile is Fundicit. There's a different country that has CONACYT. There's different grants in different countries, so I should have mentioned. Sorry, I'm speaking a lot about the US. But there's also grants like Explorers Club that are international. But if you're a PI in the US, you often will get either NIH funding, National Institutes of Health, or you'll do the National Science Foundation funding. A lot of these funding sources have taken a hit lately, which sucks. But anyway, funding is always the bane of everybody's existence because it takes a lot of money to do grants. Good job. It takes a lot of money to do science. So, yeah, that's just kind of unfortunately the reality of it. Let me throw things in storage. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, we're gonna sleep. Wait. I came here because, well, I wanted to sell fish, but also... maybe she has the boxes? Because it said it was over here. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know. Let's sleep and then we'll figure it out. Because then we'll be able to see during the day. Come on, game. Don't crash on me. Ah. It's further up here. But I think I already got those, so then never mind. I don't know. Yeah, I must have gotten those already. I don't know why it's still saying it's there. Anyway, let's just go directly south. I want to see what's there. I'm curious. We gotta go see. We gotta try new things. Because there should be, I think, 3 areas? Wait, where's the... There's Blackstone Key. There's the iron rig. Is Blackstone Key... There's Blackstone Isle. Because we could have just done this in the beginning, but I didn't think about it. Because I was too excited to go north. Let's go to Blackstone Key first. And then we'll go south. How does that sound? Alright. And then we can catch some fish too while we're over here. And sell those. And we'll be set. Come here. That's right! Let's get a sharky! Hello, shark. Hello, doll. And that's fine. Oh my god. Okay. Come on, shark. Fine. Whatever. Yes. These don't give us much, but it's better than nothing. So we can make money. Okay. Let's go in here. We are not going to give the other side of us, the green goblin, anything. You get nothing. Workshop. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You find some horrifying creations amongst the detritus. Sign of ruin. Material engine. The bony blades of this grotesque engine are driven by a pulsing heart. I don't like that. It beats in time with your own. Oh, frick that. No, no, no. Dislike. Oh. I guess we're gonna put that to storage because I don't have any space for it right now. And then there's Sign of Ruin. Symbol of the deep is carved into the small talisman. It's sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. Well, alright, we'll just throw it there. What could go wrong? Nothing, right? Let's see if there's anything else in here. You've already taken the equipment that was stored here. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. See some more fish. Cod! And then we shall go to what I'm gonna assume is the Pale Reach. There are no more cod. Well, fine, I guess. I didn't need cod anyway. Great. Fabulous. Come on. No, 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 not my shot. Oh, we always get these, the brood squid. Do you think the fisherman is okay? We haven't checked on him in a while. I don't think he needs any more aberrations, I say, as he's going to be getting them from us. Alright. Fishmonger, what is up, my guy? Yeah. Let's get the boat fixed. Take a nap. And then we're gonna go. We're gonna see what there is to see. Here we go. Wait, let me actually see where I'm going. Need to be going directly south to the sur. Right past you. I wonder if we go now, if there's going to be anything else, or if that's it. All right. Well, we've taken everything, so I guess that's it. I didn't know if anything new would spawn. Hi, Ophelia. Alright. Oh, I don't need this. I can just go directly south. To the sur. I'm excited. What are we going to see? Is my sweater going to be worth it when we go down here to the, what I'm assuming is the Pale Reach? We're going to find out. I don't think that's the Pale Reach. However, we should check this out. This music right here is very peaceful. I like it. Oh? What is the creepy music and what is happening here? Inspect. Not again. You approach a hooded figure. Dirty golden robes obscure all features except for a pair of withered and blackened hands. Oh my god. It's just me, it's okay. I love wearing hoods. Fisherman. Deep calls. Respond. Their voice gurgles with the sound of fluid in their lungs. Did we hear that? I heard a speech, which is not typical. An answer. The hooded figure holds out a scroll. They tap at the shape depicted. Looks like a red snapper. Well, I don't have that. But I'll keep you in mind. In fact, I'll put you on my map. Put you right here on me map. Right there, buddy. How's that? You like that? Whenever I find a red snapper, I'll come back. Maybe there's red snapper right here. Hey, actually! That worked. Never mind, I'm back! I'm back! I'm here! Okay. Well, here's your red snapper. Don't do anything to it. They rip through the throat of the fish and tear out its heart. It's in their mouths before you have time to process what you just saw. Another sacrifice. They point at another shape on the scroll. This one looks like a fang tooth. Well, we had that at one point. I just don't know what it is. So, it was somewhere... Hey, a box. It was somewhere around here, but... Yeah, if I find it again, I'll ping you. I'll let you know. How's that sound? Bestie. I'll keep you posted. This is somewhere by the Stellar Basin, because I remember getting it and then people being like, "Oh my god, no, I was trying to find that forever for a side quest." Now I guess I know what the side quest is. Oh wait, there's another one. Dredge! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ah! Brother. Brother! Okay. Alright. I don't want to go to the Stellar Basin. I want to go where we're heading. I want to go to the Pale Reach! We can find a fangtooth later to appease whatever that is. I see lights, which maybe is our girl. And what looks like icebergs, which is kind of confusing considering that literally right here is the tropical place, but whatever. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Methinks this is our girl. How dare you, light? I didn't tell you to stop. It is! I didn't mean to bang into it. What's up, bestie? Down here to investigate the ice field too? It seems to have appeared out of nowhere. My best guess is it drifted up from the south. Either way, I thought I should set up a pontoon here. But when I went to stake my claim, I noticed some old equipment on the ice. Come and check it out when you get a second. In the meantime, I've got some new rods for sale. They'll be perfect for fishing in the ice around here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, let's buy... So there's ice, oceanic. Ice. What do we have? So I'm gonna uninstall this one and throw it into storage, and then get this one and put it here. So this one, Takes 3, but in an odd way. Guess we'll just throw that in storage. I don't have anywhere to put it in storage, which is not great. Okay. I don't have anywhere to put it, which is a problem. Ugh! Why can't I just put it here? You know what? I'm just gonna sell it for right now, and whenever we need it again, we'll get it again. Which sucks, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We don't have anything that is shallow now, which sucks. Yes, we do. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Alright, icy worksite. What's going on over here? The traveling merchant has crossed over to the nearby iceberg and is inspecting some old pieces of metal. You approach. It's so weird. The stuff seems old, like really old. She kicks a large sheet of metal, half embedded in the ice. A thin layer of snow dislodges, revealing lines of rivet holes. And come in here, look! You follow her into a small makeshift shelter, ruined by years of harsh weather. Inside are some schematics nailed to a table, still barely legible. See how they angled these sheets? And the lining of the metal around the bow. Whoever was here, I think they were constructing an icebreaker. What's an icebreaker? It's a reinforced structure attached to the frontal of ships to help them safely cut a path through ice. With these plans, I could probably make another. She trudges outside again and paces at the length of the metal scraps on the ice. We've got most of the basic metals here already, but of course we're missing the most crucial pieces. An icebreaker needs specially tempered, angled metal, as well as components designed to minimize the impact to your hull. I can't see any of those here, but whoever left all of this stuff here, maybe they left other pieces elsewhere? Or maybe you'll be able to find their old ship and salvage the icebreaker they already built? That would be convenient. Anyway, to build a new icebreaker, these are the parts that we'll need. Good to know. Well, let's sleep, explore, and yeah. Okay. Oh my god, it's Subnautica Below Zero all over again. Which, if you have not seen me, if you have not watched me play Subnautica Below Zero, I really, really, really enjoyed that game. I loved it so much. And not as many people have seen it. It did not get very many views. And so I would love it if you could go and take a look, because I enjoyed the heck out of that one. Is this an ice fish? Yes! The deep cuts that they do in this are so good. I love you, game devs. The deep cuts. I love ice fish! They're so cool! They don't have red blood cells. They're one of, I think, the only vertebrate species that don't have red blood cells. And so the reason for that is because when it's really, really cold, it's kind of hard for stuff to move efficiently. So if they don't have to worry about those getting accidentally stuck, then you're good. But yeah, they don't have that. They have antifreeze in their blood, and they have clear blood, and it's really, really cool. I love it. So this is great. Obsessed. Fantastic. Great. Okay. I'm gonna see what else is around here. But I can sell these. They are not worth very much. Wow, they are worth $14. But you know what? They're priceless in my eyes. To me, they're priceless. Okay. Well, let's go and not crash into icebergs. I would like to not Titanic myself. Also, what do they say in the encyclopedia? One of few vertebrates with transparent blood. Oh my god. Its glassy flesh blends in with surrounding ice, which yes, it does have see-through flesh. It's very cool. They're very cool. We're gonna need explosives. Another one. Toothfish. Alright. And it's been depleted. Can we go around this way? We can. Okay. Oh, there's more ice fish, which don't give us very much money. Oh, actually... Wait, what? What is this? Hello? Oh, the photographer! She's back! Fisherman! I didn't expect to see you this far south! Well, this... I don't remember what her voice was, but hopefully this is it. This is a fortunate turn of events. There's a narwhal somewhere in the ice field. I couldn't get any further in, so I've been trying to take a picture from here with no luck. I tried placing some scraps of fish on the ice sheet over there to entice it, but I haven't enough to hold its attention for long enough. Only caught a glimpse. I don't suppose you have any fish you'd be prepared to donate to the pursuit of wildlife photography. Fill the space entirely with any fish you like. I can't imagine the narwhal is too picky. Well, you're not getting that fish. Narwhals are notorious for being very shy. It's very hard to see them. I also do not recommend ever feeding wildlife. This is just a game, so here we can do it and be just fine, but I don't recommend it in real life. However, I'll get it all the ice fish that it wants in this game, which maybe it doesn't want to eat those, but you know what? That's what we got. What? What is it called? Thawed ice fish. That's kind of crazy. Globs of flesh drip from the fish. Its departure from the icy waters causing an instant, irreversible reaction. Well, that's alright. Alright. No. Another one! Okay. Fractalman ice fish. Crystals of ice pierce through its body, distorting scales, teeth, and fins. Alright, well. I'll just give her what I have. You. And she wants us to fill it entirely, which is not gonna happen. Juniper, what are you doing? Hi, Ophelia, you're so cute. Okay. It's not getting the cool fish. Oh, that's not it, but whatever. Alright, I'll come back for you later. First, I want to go sell these fish. This doesn't seem like a fun place to be perusing at night. It's just gonna be real. I don't like this at night. This is bad. Okay. You better hurry up before it gets you. Okay. Let me sell those fish. Let's see how it's worth. Decent. Nice. Nice! Sell me fish. And then let's sleep. And I'm gonna buy explosives! Because I like arson. And because we also need to explode things. Arson! Okay. What happens if we circle around? I just want to know. I gotta know. Not you. lot of room right now. Okay, this is quite an expanse. Okay, well, there's something over there, so... And but that's like dredging stuff. Well, we can worry about dredging stuff later. Because I want to explore and look around. Like, what's this? Is that a goblin shark? I gotta lock in. Ah! I scared the cat. I'm so excited. I love goblin sharks. I've talked about goblin sharks very often because everybody loves them. They're fun. They have the really long protruding snout, and then they have the jaws that it can extend, whoop, which extends their reach. Super fun. Stop it! Why are there so many winds that want to attack me down here? Terrible. What are you? Tis a fish. Yeah. Trophy caught, but will I be able to, like, put it in here? No space. Oh well. Bummer. Bummer! What's down here? I like haven't even looked at the map. Wow, it's just a big question mark. Okay. Goblin shark. Using a long snout and protruding jaws, the shark snatches its prey in darkness. Yep. Salmon? We're gonna find out. Will I have enough space? We're gonna find out. It's salmon, or is it brook trout? What is it? Char! It's a salmonid, so we're good. Alright. There is something emanating from the center there. I walked right into that. Shameful on my part. What is this? This is probably the equipment that we need, but I don't have any space. Never mind, it is not. I hate those. I am not feeling sufficiently wild for that. Okay. Well, now it's getting dark and scary. And I fear. The music is scary. The horrors are coming. I could go in, but I don't want to do that at night. Not with a good shark on my hands. I gotta go settle this shark before it's bad. But I gotta find our girl, and I don't know who she is. Yeah, there's something going on here because there's like a creepy light emanating that is not dissimilar to... Okay. Not dissimilar to the red one that we now know has Cthulhu. I'm going back because at this point we're going to be sufficiently wild, I think, to be able to interact with the altar. accidentally slithered onto my boat, and now it messed up my goblin shark! You jerk! And also now I can't find the altar. It keeps doing it! Fine. Okay, everything is out to get me. I missed the altar. I don't know where it is. The fish are infected, / probably rotting. Ugh. Fine! My God! And there's stuff in the way. Yeah, we don't have any space to dredge anything. The horrors. The horrors. They persist. The horrors persist. That sounds like Steve. Steve. Well, I've just been kind of like circling around because I just wanted to see what was around. And this is a lot of expanse. A lot for us to look at. Don't really know much of the objective, but we're going to find out. And I need those parts, but can't do anything. Go away. Oh my God, I think it's following us. Okay. What is this? Another one! Great. You approach a hooded figure. They seem to be frozen to the spot. Pale robes frosted over with a heavy rime. I can see eyeballs, which I don't like. Fisherman! Hold on. I gotta do this right. Fisherman! The eyes. Yes. You hear their jaws snap shut again from the cold. The ice takes form. Hopefully you can hear that. The hooded figure withdraws a scroll from their robes and unfurls it to reveal a drawing of corrupted fish, an aberrated ice fish. Well, I had those earlier, but I don't now, so. Sorry. We'll deal with that later, my dude. However, I will mark it. So, I'll be back. Okay, bye! To the chat here when I was attempting to do the witchy, scary sounds. Did y'all see that? A sperm whale just came up and got a kraken. That's fun. Is this a fangtooth? What is, or not fangtooth, lizard fish. That is not a lizard fish. That's not a lizard fish. Also don't have any space for it. Goodbye. Wow, this is a large ecosystem. Okay. I'm feeling a little bit, well, I was feeling a little bit wild, but I guess not sufficiently enough for that. Okay, well, this is a very large place. I have now realized that, and I imagine that you can also go inside between the icebergs, which is probably why we need that equipment. Stop! No one asked you. Oh, right. Well, I know where to get ice fish. Okay. Are you bi-infected? She does. Okay. I fear I might be getting lost, which is not good. Oh, ice fish, please be aberrated. No. That's not aberrated. I know the stock is low. I need you to be aberrated. I'm gonna like fish this population into oblivion. Woo! This was cool. Constellations of light dance through its body, stitching fin to flesh and spine to bone. That's actually really cool. I like that one. Oops. Well, it's been depleted. I don't know if... I feel like the one that we caught earlier that was really weird was what they wanted us to catch. Well... Well... Great. Okay. Okay. Ugh. And there goes my lights. Hello. Please have more aberrated ice fish so that way I have options. Tetris! Fish Tetris! I love fish Tetris. That was dramatic. Fish Tetris! I'm gonna fish these into oblivion! Maybe we should just throw that one back. Fine. Oh well. Let's go sell the ones we don't need and see if we can get more. I want to just get a bunch of aberrations. And then maybe if we have a bunch of aberrations, because I don't know which one they want specifically. And I fear it's one that we've already gotten. The Constellation one is cool. I like the Constellation one. Oh, that's worth a lot of money, but we're not gonna do it. We're just gonna sell the other ones, repair the boat. Okay. I wonder if you throw them back, does it like recognize that you've put fish back into the population? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well the spot has been depleted, so I guess we're just gonna try to take... Let me sell these first. I guess we'll just try to take it back over there and see if that's the one they want. I fear it's not. I fear it's the one that we already sold. Alright. Also... Okay. Let's go. Are you ice fish? That's something. Is that a fang tooth? Is that inspired by Alien? What is that? Okay, well, I'm gonna just keep a hold of that, because that feels like it's gonna be important. Alright. Wow, this is further than I thought it would be. Great. I'm restarting. I need that fish! It took my fish that I needed. Okay. No dilly-dallying. Except I want to see if I can catch that fish again. Yes, I can. Alright, let's not get assaulted again. By wind, essentially. I hear you, wind, but you're not going to get me. You can try, but you will not win. I will always win. For I am a winner. And yes, that's exactly how it works. I am a winner. You are a loser. I won. You did not. Sucks to be you. Oh look! More ice fish. Hey. Nice. Oops. Right here. I'm just trying to find more aberrations, just in case it's like, oh, not that aberration, you need a different one. Come on. I'm gonna just single-handedly decimate this population of all of the ice fish here. Yes, correct. Correct. Ugh. I think it's right over here. Stop. Fabulous. So I need to go back this way. I was almost there. It's further than I thought. Come on. Ugh. Is it around? Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see if this is the one that they want.
The ice takes form.
Alright. I don't think this is the correct one. See? Items left here will be lost. Well, it didn't want that. Well, it took the cool fish from me, so that's unfortunate. You know what that means. Sucks to be you, because you're not taking my cool fish, because in that case, I'm gonna sell it! Chat says, newest update, marine biologist turns their back on science to become a commercial fisherman, thus not bringing balance to the force. There's fishery science. Breaking news, marine biologist overfishes and depletes the native population. Correct. Chat is not wrong. Chat is not wrong. And I'm gonna sell this one. Goodbye! It would have been nicer earlier, but it was still. You know what? Methinks it's time for me to go. I hope you all had fun in the first episode of the DLC. We have a lot to do. I think in the next episode we're gonna have to skedaddle back and bring those boxes, because we have a lot of boxes and they're taking up too much storage. So yeah, it's fine. I'll see you next episode. Bye!